Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny Colleen. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please consider subscribing. For the returning subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for always supporting my channel. Please remember to like, share, comment, give me a thumbs up so that we'll keep growing, okay? Today I'm going to be making dry okra. While growing up, we ate this as soup, and it is always been cooked with dry meat or dry fish. But because here I'm not able to get dry meat, I'm going to substitute that for fresh one. But cooking it with the fresh meat as well is also good, and it's all fine. So I'm going to show you how we made this while growing up. It's simple and easy. There's no stress. Very simple. I have my chopped lamb. I've washed it. Then I have my palm oil. So here I have 3 cubes of Maggi. I have dried garlic, dried ginger, and then I have salt. And I have dry fish. I have my chopped onions. Here is my dried okra. Okay. Here is locust beans. Locust beans, or we call this daddawa. This give your dry okra a very nice taste, and I don't have much. I just found out that this is the only one that is left. So this is my dried locust beans or daddawa. To begin with, I'm going to add my meat. I'm going to add my salt and everything now. Why I'm adding everything now is because while cooking the dried okra, you don't want to add salt later on. So I'm adding everything in the meat, and I'm going to cook that. I'm just going to give it a stir so the ingredients will mix properly. I'm going to add enough water to cook this. So I'm going to cover this and let it cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. So the meat is fully cooked now. So I'm just going to take this out and set it up. I'm going to use the same pot, and I'm going to add my palm oil. Just let this melt. Oil is now ready to add our onions. So I'm just going to add my onions. I'll start frying that. Sorry for the noise, okay? My kids are playing. So after 30 seconds, I'm going to add our dry fish. So I'm going to fry this. Yes. So I'm going to add my water. Enough water that will cook. After adding the water, I'm going to add my locust beans, that is the dawa, and I'm going to add half of seasoning cube. After adding that, I'm going to add my okra, my dried okra, and at this point I'm going to give this a stir. You're doing that so that it doesn't stick together. Give this a very good stir to avoid having lump, because once it's hot, most time you end up with lumps. So I'm going to give this a very good mix. So now after mixing it this well, I'm going to add more water because it's too thick. Look at that. So I'm going to add more water until it loosens up. So when you add water, just make sure you say and it has all loosened up. I'm going to cover this and let that cook for about 10 minutes. So I'm checking on that. Look at this. Look at how beautiful it's cooking. So what I'm going to do is, you want to stir this to make sure that it's not stick to your pot, because one trick with this is that it sticks to the pot when you're not constantly stirring it. And those dry fish that we added, you can see them there. I'm going to cover the pot and then let it continue cooking. So this has been cooking for some time now. Now I'm going to add the meat. I'm trying to be very careful so I don't. Yeah, I managed. So I'm going to give it a very good mix now. At this point now, the salt and everything that we added in the meat is going to cook along with this. So there will not be any need to add any salt unless you test it and you see that it's not tasty, then you can add. It is nearly ready. I'm going to add some spinach. I'll just give it a quick stir. But now it is all ready. I'll give this like 1 more minute and then our soup will be ready. Look at how beautiful the soup is looking. You don't want to make it thick because I'm going to keep some in the fridge, and if it's too thick and you put it in the fridge, it's going to become thicker. So you want it loose so that when you keep it in the fridge, it will not be too thick. Okay, so I'll just cover this and give it 1 more minute. Ta-da! It's time to check our soup. It's ready, all ready. So now our dry okra soup is ready, and I serve this with oatmeal. You can serve it with any meal of your choice. We usually serve this with cornmeal, but I don't have cornmeal, so I use oatmeal. It's all fine. It's still fine with that. I hope you've enjoyed watching this recipe. If you do, please remember to like, share, comment, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, have a lovely, lovely evening, day, or time, wherever you are. And remember that God loves you so, so much. Bye.